All right, so we're given that U, which is the universe, right? It's the universal set. It consists of the first, the 9 digits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the set A consists of 1, 3, 4, and 7, and the set B consists of 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so the Venn diagram is right here, and we want to use the Venn diagram to answer these questions, okay? So we can see here that these circles, right, there's 2 circles in here that overlap. Okay, so the first circle on the left represents all the elements that are in A, and the circle on the right here represents all the elements that are in B. Right, what does this middle part here represent? Right, this is called the intersection. These are the elements that are in both. Okay, so what is the set of elements that are in both A and B? Okay, now we don't really need a Venn diagram to answer that question, but we can see here just by the Venn diagram, right? That would be in notation, right? We would write that with the A with the upside down U. Okay, that stands for the intersection, right? And that would be the set of elements, in this case, 3 and 7. Okay. What is the set of elements that are in B but not in A? Okay, so we can look at the set B, right? These are all the elements that are in set B. This is the circle here that represents the elements that are in set B, but we also want to see what are the elements that are in B but not in A. So essentially we're going to take this circle here, okay, and take these guys out, right? The elements that are not in A. So this answer would be 2, 5, and 6. Okay, so we can agree that these are in B but not in A. What is the set of elements that are not in A? Okay, so this is the set A right here, right? So this circle here includes these 4 numbers, or these elements, 1, 3, 4, and 7. So then everything that is not in A, okay, that would be everything else. Okay, so that's going to be the 2, the 5, the 6, but also the 8 and the 9 here, right? So even though they're out here in the universe, these are not in B, okay? But we can agree that, well, they're not in A, right? And that is the question here. But what is the set of elements that are in A or B? Okay, now notation-wise, this is with the regular U, I guess we'll call that, right? That stands for the union. Okay, so A union B, when it says the elements that are in A or B, it just means all the elements that we see in A or B. Okay, they could be overlapping here, right? Or it could be anything, right? So we're just going to list those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What is a set of elements that are not in A or B? Okay, so that would be these guys out here, right? So these are in the universe, but they are not in A or B. So that would be these guys right here, 8 and 9.